Hello and welcome to the New Times Musically Review, where we look at top 5 stories that made headlines throughout the week. I am Rusesabagina. President Paul Kagame and Patricia Scotland, the Secretary General of Commonwealth, announced that the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting is scheduled for June next year. A statement released this week indicated that the new date agreed with member countries will be the week of June 21st. The meeting would have been taken place in Kigali in June 2020, but was postponed because of COVID-19. The intergovernmental meeting is an opportunity for heads of states to address shared challenges and set new priorities. Now, as we proceed, terror suspect Paul Rusesabagina this week appeared before the Nyarugenge Intermediate Court, where he, among others, challenged the lower court for the decision to remand him for 30 days. The 66-year-old faces 13 counts linked to activities by FLN, an armed group that made attacks in southwestern Rwanda, killing at least 9 people. Appearing in the pink prison uniform for the first time, Rusesabagina, together with his lawyers, told the court that Kicukiro Primary Court had disregarded some of the submissions he made to ask for bail. While he, among others, told the court that he was one of the political leaders of FLN, Rusesabagina insisted that he had no direct knowledge of the atrocities FLN committed. However, prosecution charged that this was not true, saying that most atrocities were committed during the time Rusesabagina was the president of MRCD, the coalition for which FLN was the armed wing, adding that he had full knowledge of it. It is expected that the ruling on Rusesabagina's bail appeal will be made on October 2nd. Now, as we proceed, 3 Arsenal players took part in the 16th annual Gorilla naming ceremony that was held virtually due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The players are Emerico Aubameyang, Ben Leno, and Hector Bellerin. Meanwhile, in this year's ceremony, a special focus was given to rangers, trackers, vets, guides, and porters who protect precious mountain gorillas, whom President Paul Kagame said their dedication is reflected in the 24 baby gorillas that received their names this year. In health-related stories, the Rwanda Biomedical Center revealed that about 800 COVID-19 patients have been admitted to home-based care. Of these, according to RBC, over 300 patients have already recovered. According to Saben Sanzimana, Director General of RBC, home-based care for COVID-19 patients has been effective. He noted that its effectiveness is proved by the fact that the country has not recorded any case of in-house infection transmission, which means that all positive cases with negative household contacts recovered without passing on the infection. Currently, Kenya is one of the countries using this technique to ease the burden of excess patients admitted in hospitals, creating room for patients who need critical care. Now let's wind up with sports news. Abdallah Murenzi has been appointed as the president of the interim committee of Rayon Sports for a period of 30 days. Murenzi, who also serves as president of the local cycling body Ferwasi, was appointed to the position on Wednesday after former President Sadate Munyakazi and his entire executive committee were ordered to step down on Tuesday. The Rwanda Governance Board has warned that if the interim committee fails to bring stability within the 1-month time frame, the club risks a temporary suspension as stipulated by Article 32 of the statute governing non-governmental organizations in Rwanda. Well, this marks the end of this week's New Times Musically Review. We thank you very much for being with us. For more details on these stories and many others, kindly visit newtimes.co.rw. I am Rusesabagina and truly wishing you to have a very good and wonderful week ahead.